It is absolutely devastating that the 2022-23 season has been rough for the Lakers so far, and if you're an ardent Lakers fan, then you would know that they are clinging to a 17-21 record. Now, LeBron has outright refused to answer any questions regarding trade-offs, making the fans curious about what LeBron's future will look like before his retirement. And do the Lakers have any leverage for a good trade this season? Stick around till the end to get your basketball IQ racked and your questions answered. First off, what is all the tea about waste management? Unfortunately, it's not what you think it is. Eco-friendly advertisement? No folks, it is more correspondent to Lakers management. As expected, Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss's mistreatment of LeBron James by the Lakers finally got to Sports Illustrated, who published a cover featuring LeBron with the caption, "Waste Management." It's quite ironic, no? But quite on point as well. There is absolutely no justification for what Buss and Pelinka did to the Lakers roster. And as most of the fans would agree, the Lakers are outside of the play-in tournament because of their poor management. After Anthony Davis's injury, which we will get to in a while, the team is predicted to continue acting passively by not making any moves this season. We witnessed last year that LeBron can't win games on his own as he could as a younger player, but he will lift the Lakers team to an 11th seed. So the anger diverted towards Lakers management is fair. LeBron plays the finest basketball we have ever seen someone his age play, while the Lakers executive office has been purposefully apathetic trying to manage assets. However, many people are suspicious of Clutch Sports' influence on the Lakers and wonder if LeBron's close friend's sports agency is in charge of hiring in LA. LBJ urged the Lakers to make a deal for Davis, and they did so, winning the title as a result. In lieu of signing Russell Westbrook, the Lakers declined to re-sign players like Alex Caruso and DeMar DeRozan, who LeBron had preferred. But the most detrimental action has been the one that was entirely the brainchild of the Lakers front staff. LeBron will undoubtedly shoulder part of the blame, but front offices should not allow players to have significant influence before blaming them later. LeBron has been punished on the court for management's majority of poor choices made for this club. Before we move on to LeBron's refusal of acknowledging rumors, why is Anthony Davis out of the play? Tragedy after tragedy struck the Lakers this season. The Los Angeles Lakers season got off to a nightmare start, but things turned around when Anthony Davis began to play like a legitimate MVP candidate. People were given optimism by him and LeBron James, even though the Lakers could only produce a 13-17 record after 30 games. But that didn't matter. Fans had hope until an injury snatched that away. As is customary for AD during the season, he sustained a foot ailment and will now likely miss more than a month of action. As a result, the Lakers will likely finish as the 12th or 13th seed in the Western Conference and miss the playoffs, as they worry that Anthony Davis may miss 2 to 3 months due to a foot injury. There is no doubt that length of an AD absence is the Lakers' death knell. The Lakers' optimistic season should be over at this point, especially with their defeat to the Phoenix Suns without their players, since they may not make moves if AD can't be on the court to benefit from them, being the site of one of basketball's most memorable moments when LeBron James surpasses Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the league's all-time leading scorer is the only thing to gain from the season. LeBron's scoring rate will only increase now that AD is gone, as we observed last year. Now, if the Lakers want to remain competitive, they might as well let Russell Westbrook's contract expire and maintain all of their future assets so that they can enter the summer of 2023 with the opportunity to sign a top free agent and still have the future assets to make deals with other players on the team. However, since Lakers management has been occupied with making questionable decisions, fans have hovered over LeBron to give some answers to their queries about trade-off. Don't go anywhere as we find out what James had to say to his fans about the Lakers' future. And if we know anything about this start, it is that he is the one beam of optimism. So did LeBron James spill any secrets about the Lakers' potential trade plans? Sadly, no. Fans were over the basket to hear from him after the winning match, but went away with disappointed faces. James claimed that it's inappropriate to inquire about the Los Angeles Lakers' prospective trade strategies. On December 18th, after the team's victory over the Washington Wizards, James advised fans to contact General Manager Rob Pelinka with their inquiries. LeBron outright said, "Not a question for me. I am clueless. I show up, get ready, go to work, and get my teammates ready to go win a basketball game while I'm playing. We'll see since I participate in the game, but I am not in charge. However, my attention is mostly on the game and our efforts to win basketball games, especially while I'm on the court." Now, few issues have sparked as many headlines and discussions on television, radio, and podcasts as the Lakers trade alternatives. The original conversations were all centered on Russell Westbrook, but he has since performed well enough off the bench that a relocation looks a little shaky. Any transaction the Lakers make for a big upgrade would have to involve one or both of their highly wanted first-round selections in 2027 and 2029, regardless of whether Westbrook is included or not. The big issue is whether the Lakers will really trade those picks. During Media Day, Pelinka stated that the Lakers would be open to trades, but only for the right deal. According to a preseason report from Mark Stein, James was told that the franchise will use draft assets to enhance the squad. However, nothing has occurred up until this time. The Lakers' awful 2-10 start to the season, which put them at the bottom of the league standings, is mostly to blame for that. Now, how is Anthony Davis's absence affecting the trade-off plans of the Lakers? As everyone at this point would agree, the Lakers are in a difficult situation as a result of his impending absence and the fact that he has a higher injury risk. If they could ensure that James and AD would be healthy, it would be one thing to trade those selections and take advantage of the James AD window. However, there is a genuine possibility that they might trade the choices, have Davis get hurt once more, and lose both their present and their future. James is claiming that he does not want to discuss the issue, but he has made it obvious in other ways how he feels. He does not want to waste a season of his high-level playing days, according to a Bleacher Story report. When praising Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers on a special edition of The Shop in November, James remarked how if you have a transcendent franchise player like Aaron Rodgers, there is no reason not to surround him to maximize what he can do. Fun fact, now if anyone knows James, there was no doubt that the Lakers were being mentioned in that comment. However, is it true that Lakers were aiming to recreate the legendary Big Three? Yes, it is, but unfortunately the Los Angeles Lakers had high hopes for their Big Three, and things haven't gone exactly according to plan. The Russell Westbrook deal didn't go as planned, and the Los Angeles Lakers watched how their grand ideas turned into a total disaster. In order to acquire Russ, who underperformed and received harsh criticism from the public and the media, they had to get rid of a significant portion of their team. Although Westbrook is now performing better, the Lakers are still having trouble finding their tempo this season. The team's winning streak ended when Anthony Davis suffered an injury, and now they are striving to win some games without LeBron James and AD. Despite this, we now know that the Lakers had lofty goals when they made a bid for the former NBA MVP, hoping to recreate the success a previous super team enjoyed at the beginning of the 2010s. For the Lakers, that was certainly something, but for this club, things seldom ever went as well as they had hoped. This year, the Westbrook trade has improved, but the purple and gold aren't happy right now. Perhaps a lot of people believe the Lakers are back after a victory over a similarly struggling club like the Miami Heat, but the Heat aren't the greatest team to demonstrate it. When healthy, this squad showed that they could compete with anyone, but health has been an issue for them the whole season. On Christmas Day, the Lakers had a festive collapse as they fell to Luka Doncic and company and lost 124-115. The Lakers allowed 51 points in the third quarter, which is the highest points scored by a club in the NBA this season, before losing again, this time to the 18-17 Miami Heat. Los Angeles recovered against the Orlando Magic, winning 129-110. Along with James, the Lakers fan base is fervently hoping that the front office would take some action to strengthen the squad and try to make the most of their superstar's form in his latter years. James is averaging 27.1 points per game and shooting 49.9% from the field in his 20th season. Recent indications, however, indicate that the squad could remain the same for the remainder of the year, with the roster as it is now. The front administration is apparently holding on to draft money in case an uncommitted talent like Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards pushes a move and becomes available despite the roster's weak and uneven composition. It is indeed a catch-22. Teams will merely wait until February if Los Angeles is not currently overpaying. But without a healthy Davis, the Lakers may be out of the postseason picture altogether by February. Can they remain competitive without making a transaction that costs too much? We might just have to wait and see what rolls down the court or in the back rooms. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.